Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Raising Kanan Season 4 theory and prediction video as we get closer to the season finale of Season 4. And the topic of today's theory is Unique exposes Marvin and Early Tyler for the death of Capo di Tutti and makes peace with Stefano at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to explain how the situation is going to rise, why Unique is going to decide to expose Marvin and Early Tyler. Some of it is obvious, some of it is not so obvious, and I'm going to explain why that's going to overall lead to peace and a reconnection between Stefano and Unique and all the pieces that come to play with that, and what we could expect from the future after this deal is made and how it affects Phil Russo and Raquel Thomas. This video is going to be another banger, of course, because it's from me, Nate Almighty, the global dark-skin ambassador, right? Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, let's break it down like this. So, what do we know of Stefano in regards to Unique? Two things that we know for sure is that Stefano was very fond of Unique before Unique allegedly died, right? Even though currently right now he does know that Unique is still alive and never died, right? Because he mentioned it. What we also know is that he has not had a conversation with Unique yet. But we know that Unique and Stefano are still connected to some of the same people. Those people being Snaps and Pop, right? Snaps and Pop obviously are going to speak to Stefano in regards to Unique and bring up the new deal that he mentioned taking place, okay? Now, here's where Unique will choose to sweeten the deal and get Stefano back on the side. Because we got to understand, Unique said it out of his own mouth. Fuck New Jersey, okay? He already had a rapport with Stefano. When he asked Rock, hey, was Lil Linguini in with you on this conspiracy to kill me? That lets you know that Unique was fond of Stefano. So in order to turn everyone against the Thomases, right? Unique will choose to sweeten the deal by doing this, by exposing Early Tyler and Marvin to Stefano for sure, even though Stefano already has an inkling. This is going to push Stefano to really make a decision on the Thomases. Yes, I know in the promo for episode 9, Stefano does tell, I smoke a lot of weed, I'm sorry. Stefano does tell Raquel Thomas, yo, listen, Marvin has been talking to me about replacing you and killing you off. I don't believe Rock is going to go for that. Ultimately, if she really knows her brother, I don't think she's going to go for that. She has to know that Marvin's more loyal than that. But before she comes to that decision, we're already going to have a scenario where Early Tyler is going to be mad that his cousin was killed. His cousin was murdered. And without a doubt, unequivocally, he's going to know that Marvin killed his brother, right? Even though he's not going to have proof, he's going to know, right, that he's going to know that earlier in the episode, right, he spoke to Marvin. Marvin was like, yo, what's going on with your cousin, blase blah? Your cousin got a big ass mouth. Or Early Tyler was saying, it was your call, Marvin. You made the call. You made the call, right? Which makes him untrustworthy anyway, but he's going to end up talking to Unique, right? Unique is going to be told, hey, me and Marvin had this business dealing going on, if he ain't tell Unique already. Me and Marvin had this business deal going on. The Capo di Tutti nigga, he's giving me problems. Me and my cousin killed him. I think his name is Londell, something like that. But anyway, me and my cousin killed him. Next thing I know, my cousin ends up dead, right? Either he's gonna blame Marvin because Marvin said, yo, if your cousin run his mouth, right? Either he's gonna blame Marvin, or he's gonna say, the mafia knows. They know what I did, and they coming to get me, right? Either way, whatever he results to in his mind, right? He gonna talk to Unique about it. Unique is the type of person to say, okay, I'm gonna bring this up to Stefano, and then he's gonna offer Stefano a gift in order to make this whole thing come together, right? The gift is gonna be, hey, listen, I know Marvin and Early Tyler is behind Capo di Tutti, right? Your homie dying, right? Friend of the family. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna kill Early Tyler for you. And we're gonna arrange a situation where we could kill Marvin too, right? Unique himself gonna end up killing Early Tyler. Marvin's gonna get away. Because he is in season 5. There's no mention of the guy who plays Early Tyler being in season 5. So without a doubt, unequivocally, he's gonna die. Probably no later than before episode 9 is over, because he's not gonna be that big major death of the season in episode 10. I believe those major deaths are going to be snaps and pop by the hands of Raquel and Kanan, right? So Unique is gonna say, hey, listen, I'm gonna kill Early Tyler, right? In exchange, do you think maybe you could give me control of running the numbers? You know, do you think maybe I could take over Early Tyler's job? And Stefano is gonna say, without a doubt, yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, the ramifications of this situation is this, right? Unique said to Snaps and Pop last episode, hey, we could broker peace between Stefano and Phil Russo. In order for them to broker peace, there's gonna have to be money involved. But here's the thing. Does Stefano want to break bread with Phil Russo? Probably not. So then there's that situation going on, right? And then when I speak on the ramifications of the situation, right, I didn't think that there was enough for me to make a video on this solo about, so I'm gonna speak on it now. We have to keep our eyes open, right, for Raquel being slick enough to pull a situation where she takes her own ass all the way over to New Jersey, right? And she goes and speaks to Phil Russo, maybe blames the murder of Sal Baselli on Unique if they don't have no photo proof of who did it, right? And even if she doesn't do that, she goes to Phil Russo and say, hey, look, why is Unique working out a deal with you and then going to work with Stefano and all the people that I know? They're traitors against me, and they're probably conspiring against you. We have to let it be open for the possibility that Rock will devise a plan with Phil Russo that will lead to them getting back at Stefano and Snaps and popping them in some kind of way. All of this is very, 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 very possible, right? Either way, if Unique expose the people responsible for killing Sal Baselli, he will expose the people responsible for killing Capo di Tutti, all right? And Unique is going to rock Early Tyler to sleep, right? If Early Tyler goes to Unique and says, yo, man, Marvin or the Mafia is responsible for killing my cousin, blah, 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 blah. Unique is going to be like, yeah, we're going to take care of that. Only to go to Stefano, right? Give Stefano the information and then offer to kill Early Tyler. And you better believe Early Tyler is not going to make it past episode 9. The man is a dead man. Man. He's a goner, okay? Unique is capable of doing these things. And just like I said, right, in the middle of all of this, You got Rock, who may go to Phil Russo and work something out, right? If it's possible. Phil Russo seems like the type of person who may like Rock more than he likes Unique, just like Stefano is somebody who likes Unique more than he likes Rock, right? All of this is very possible. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, shit, comment, subscribe, peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's gotta get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.